Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Scorpio, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the Chariot card. You have full steam ahead. So yes, sometimes when this card shows up, it can be a message to slow down a little bit, because it means that you're going a little bit fast. And obviously because if you're going a little too fast, you end up at the tower, but not this week. This is the week to press ahead. This is, I don't know why, I've just got this feeling about this week where it's going to be like fast, it's going to be dynamic. There's lots of really great things opening up. Like the energy just feels better. It feels different in some way. So I'm really excited for this week. And the fact that you have the Chariot card here, in a lot of ways for me, this really suggests that you get to put your foot on the pedal and you get to go. You've got a green light, you've got the support that you need, you've got the movement, and also you have the victory and the success that are waiting for you. This could also be as well for those of you that are in situations where you're having to bid for things, where you're having to you know, like that kind of thing. Like this could be a week where you get the go ahead, like you win something, you beat something out, you know, or you beat someone out for a position or a post of some kind. So yeah, really like this. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't got yours yet, Mindset Magic is still 50% off. It's 50% off of the course, the entire course, and all of the bits that comes with it. Many people have asked if I would extend the sale, so I have. So as you're watching these, the sale will end the following week, so you still have time to get that. And with that said, you know, you'll be able to find the link in the description box below. Your actions and options, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. So the Chariot card is number 7. 7 of Pentacles is also number 7. This is a gamble of an investment that you've taken or that you are taking this week that pays off. It's going to pay off in the long run though. It may not be this week that you see the immediate results, but a gamble that you take on an investment of some kind comes good. You've got 2 7s here. 2 7s represents news, new information that is coming in, but it's likely to be coming from the external world as opposed to coming directly to you. So this is a good week to keep your eyes peeled. I don't really watch the news, but this is one of those weeks where being aware of current events will definitely serve you well. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Page of Pentacles. I like this. Lots of contracts being formed around money, finances, resources. Some of you setting travel plans, or certainly long distance or long-term travel plans into motion. The Page of Pentacles as a communications card sees you only communicating what is necessary. So there's, I mean, Scorpios in general are very much like need to know kind of people. Like you won't know about it until it's done and they're ready to share it with you. But this week I kind of feel like there's a lot of that happening. So, you know, typical Scorpio holding your cards to your chest, but it makes sense. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, the Page of Pentacles, I actually, especially with the Chariot card, I actually think that for a lot of you, if you've been trying to get into a college, a school, a university, or onto an apprenticeship, this bodes very well for you. For some of you, it looks like you might have only decided to do this last minute and you kind of sail through the process, which is great. Another way that this could show up is if you're already in some form of academic study, this suggests to me that this might be taking a very practical turn. So maybe you're saying, right, okay, this is a bit too theoretical for me. I need something more hands-on, more practical, more physical. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be the successful completion of a job, the ending of a job, and the moving into moving into another. It could be new responsibilities. Like for a lot of you, I feel like this is some sort of on-the-job training that's coming in this week. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is you enacting some sort of plan that you've had maybe ticking around in the background for a while, but it's like you're going for it this week. And because you are taking a bit of a gamble, I kind of feel like you know this, but at the same time, it's not a gamble because it's a scorpionic calculated risk. When it comes to your, those of you that are retired and no longer working, I think this is you picking up some sort of, not practical, technical. I feel like this is you picking up some old technical skill that is now going to suddenly be either, maybe it's coming back in vogue, maybe it's, a technique that is now being rediscovered because of the internet. Like, I don't know why, there's something about this that feels like it's really, maybe not necessarily really old, but it's like an outdated technique that is suddenly going to become relevant again for the now. For your love and relations, you've got the Hermit card. So you've got the Page of Pentacles with the Hermit. When it comes to love, relationships and partnerships, whatever is showing up for you this week, you will be revisiting around late August coming into early to mid-September. In the time of Virgo, whatever's happening in love this week, pay attention to it because you'll be revisiting that around around late August coming into early to mid-October, mid-September. Now, for those of you that are single, I like this for meeting somebody on your travels. I really, really like that. I like this for meeting somebody in a really unconventional place and finding that you have like a kinship with this person. For those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, I really like this for you guys figuring out what the long-term plans are and enacting or enacting something here that, like I said, it's a little bit of a gamble, but it does pay off in the long run. There's something here, it's like, the thing with the Hermit card, you see he's got the star in the thing. That's about following the light of your own star. It's about following something that only you can really understand or see, or listening to something that only you can hear. There are times where we have to walk that path. For your money and materials, you've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so maybe you've got an expense this week. I wouldn't be surprised if it was your car. Your car may end up being the thing that costs you money this week. So, if it's the MOT and then you have it done, it's like, oh yeah, you got all these advisories and it's going to cost you like, $500 bills, pounds, whatever, to get it fixed. I wouldn't be surprised if it is the vehicle in some way. When it comes to your home and environment, the Three of Swords, I see this as a departing of ways. But because you've got the Chariot card here, that would only be like on a conscious level. So, or maybe because you get a better offer, you find somewhere else that you'd prefer to be. For your home, your physical health and vitality, there's a few ways that this card can show up. But the Three of Swords, in terms of its bodily association, would literally be your your kidneys, your kidneys and your sort of like your urinary system. But this can, because it is literally the heart on there, can sometimes speak to, touch wood, I hope I'm wrong. I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, but it can speak to sudden, acute situations that show up in the physical body in some way, shape or form. So just be mindful of your physical self this week, all right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.